Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. We haven't had new Roland gear on the show for quite a while. Fortunately, like most brands do, our favorite synth manufacturer engages in the same leak, announce, hype, repeat cycle of product introduction, which not only brought us countless pieces of vaporware, but also established a trend I allow myself to call direct-to-bad gear releases. Today we are going to talk about the Aira Compact J-6. Roland basically took their ACB Juno emulation, put it in a Volca-sized enclosure, dumbed it down to a selection of barely tweakable presets, and in order to humiliate real keyboard players added a sequencer that seems like the lovechild of an 80s Casiotone accompaniment section and a Unison Midi Chord Pack. Roland, we missed you.
At the first glance, the J6 is ticking all the "this is not the Pioneer AS1 you're looking for" boxes. 1 octave of smooth yet non-velocity sensitive rubber keys. Hold. 8 buttons for the Chord Sequencer. We will talk about in a minute, and 64 Juno presets ranging from classic to WTF. Roland boutique enjoyers might already be familiar with the overall timbre of the 4-voice synth engine, which can be tweaked using cutoff, resonance, and 2 rudimentary envelope parameters. That's still 3 parameters more than most music producers use on a regular basis. It doesn't come as a surprise that Roland won't let you access the full depth of its ACB synth engine cash cow via MIDI CC. Hell, even SysX would be okay for me. In case you are used to more refined synth UIs and fail to forge the sound you have in your head with these limited controls, don't worry, you can cover up the inadequacies of your tone with a great sounding delay and reverb. Settings of the legendary chorus are hardwired to the presets though. That's all fine and dandy, but it can be assumed that most people are here for the sequencer. 64 steps are quite generous given the lackluster 1-bar mono contraption of the boutiques, and the harmonic autopilot of the J6 is doubtlessly sophisticated. You can either enter notes yourself, or choose one of the 100 tiny Nico Cutulases for instant chord goodness in varying degrees of complexity in Chord Mode. These harmonies are assignable to steps. You can tie them together and adjust the global step length of your pattern. Plain legato chords get boring quickly, so Roland implemented 9 so-called styles with 12 variations each. Arpeggios, basic rhythmic figures, and phrases I would have to practice for. Feel free to assign these to steps too. While its rebirth in a box sibling has quite a few essential features hidden in the menu structure, it's more or less just a streamlined back office here, and classic Roland style finishing move button combos are kept to a bare minimum. Speaking of the Aira Compact family, mix in nice, mini jacks no thanks, USB power okay but sometimes noisy, built-in battery cool until it's not, rugged build, fiddly knobs, and you can get all 3 and an Insta-worthy rug for the price of a TR8S. Thanks to local music tech retailer Klangfarbe for a J6 from their shop floor.
Roland tried to harness the glory of their famous 80s synth line in the smallest and most approachable box possible. Is it worthy of that legacy?
You have already heard the J6 in today's intro tune. The octave stacks in the background are pretty awesome. Let's see if we can find the most cliched use case for this little synth.
That wasn't half bad. Most of the synth presets get a little harsh when you open the filter and the envelope is always a bit off, but the J6 offers a pandemonium of useful dance chords and patterns. I wanna know what it can do for us outside of the EDM context. If you want to channel your inner Kitschmeister,
accept no substitutes.
Although my jams are not known for their refined chord progressions, it seems like the J6 is luring me into even darker territory. I really liked the pad sound though. Both sound design and harmonic structure of the jams were close but no cigar. Time to dig a little deeper in a studio situation with the smaller the synth, the bigger the beat, 100% splice-free lo-fi workout. There are two ways of approaching the J6. You either have an exact idea of what you want from it, ideally based on a profound knowledge of music theory, you like to RTFM and your music is so rad that cookie cutter sounds and patterns are not an issue, or you just flip through a few presets until Bob's your uncle and be a happy camper. For me, neither of these two approaches really works. The J6 additional layer of process optimization is more of a hindrance than a help to me, and even most romplers give me more freedom in sculpting my sounds. I had hoped that the J6 would boost my workflow in the same way as its distant Aira relative you see in my videos all the time. That didn't work out so well, so I just bought a second TB3. Thanks for watching and see you next time! Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to like, subscribe, become a patron and leave a comment what other kind of gear you would like to see and hear on the show.